Hello and welcome to another update video about GALA. GALA only made an update a few hours ago, but in contrast to most of the crypto market, we can actually see here some movement. So just from where we come from that all-time high here, around 87 cents, we have done a pretty much an 80 to 90% correction. Found the low here, for now at least, in the yellow target range that we identified here between the 88.7% Fibonacci retracement level and the 78.6. So between 15.5 cents and 23.6. So as I said before, every crypto that has reached this target area has at least fulfilled the minimum requirements for the completion of a correction as per the Elliott wave method, and GALA has done that, which doesn't mean the correction has to be over, but it can be over. Okay, and what we are seeing here is GALA had a strong reaction to that target range, however has failed to build an impulse, and for an impulse you need at least 5 waves. This here was a 3-wave move, therefore it was quite likely that the price comes down lower here again, and for now it looks like that pattern that we identified yesterday in the video before we had this breakout here, that actually did break out, right? So we talked about it yesterday. We talked about this descending wedge on the chart. We talked about that we need a volume confirmation. We saw the volume confirmation. We said that we see a retest. We probably just now see that retest, not the reset test of that wedge, but a retest of that previous high at 23.6. It did not win the fight yet. As we can see, it did not win the fight yet. It has not started to move away from it, and we can see more detail on the 1 hour chart. It's still fighting, but the reason it's still fighting is probably because on the 1 hour chart you were overbought, which is typical after such a move. I would say what can happen now is that if we see the sideways consolidation continue, that maybe what forms here is a bullish pennant, basically a bullish flag, some people would call it as well, where you get this sort of triangle pattern, bring the RSI down again on the hourly in order to move again, and this can also break out to the upside further. This is what I would now primarily expect, but again, without knowing how this fight is going to end, we don't know. But as soon as I see here the next move to the upside, I can tell you that I will open a long position, and this is purely a short-term long position. I told you in the previous video that I'm going to do this after a successful retest. We're currently in that retest. Yeah, I didn't want to just go long here without that retest. This is to be seen as separate from my swing trading portfolio, where I dollar cost average in at these prices and which I'm intending to hold longer. This is purely for a short-term trading opportunity, and what is positive to see is that also the 20-day moving average, is it the 20-day? Yeah, the 20-day here in orange is supporting here as well. So I will set a stop loss below the 20-day moving average. Yeah, and then if I see the price move away from here, I start there. If I see the price break out of this pennant here, I will open a short-term long position. Haven't done it yet because we haven't done the retest. We're only now doing the retest. Yeah, we're still fighting, and the reason is the hourly RSI is a bit higher. But if we come down with the hourly RSI, stay in the bullish range, move up, that is when I will start the long position. So I will open this, and I will open this if we see the price move away from here. Yeah, just to say that it's doing so far exactly what we expected. We said it can break out of this descending wedge, and if we see that, it will hopefully do a retest is exactly of the previous high, which it is doing now, and then the opportunity would be to move all the way up to this previous high at 22.6 cents. Sorry, no, 27.5 roughly. Yeah. Also, that would be pretty much the beginning of that wedge, depending on how you draw the wedge. But you could see that as the beginning of that wedge. It's probably more like that. And typically the first price target of a breakout of a wedge would be the beginning of that wedge. But then we see if we cross that one, there is still further opportunity to move actually all the way up to one of these previous highs here at around 35 cents. Okay, what we can also see is the VPVR, which is very important to understand why we currently find support here. I mean, look at that, the VPVR. This is exactly, you might not see it, this is exactly where that red line currently of the VPVR is, where the increased volume is. This is where we're currently finding support, just above this cluster of support. Okay, so that is very good, and that is exactly at 25 3.59, exactly where we currently are. This is why I say we haven't completed the retest yet, because it's still fighting. It's still fighting. So yeah, at the moment, I'm glad how this is working out, but we haven't won the fight yet, and only if we see clear signal here, because this could technically still be a fake out. Yeah, it might still come down to retest the wedge, but then from my point of view, it's over, it's come down too far. But there's also why I have not opened a long position yet, because I said to you, I'm waiting for that retest. And the good thing is it has closed above that level on the 4-hour chart, which is good, which is good. Yeah, and this could really now become that sort of a flag pattern. So it might actually now consolidate for a little while, and I need to make sure I watch the chart all the time, otherwise I'm not going to be able to open that long position. Can't guarantee I'm here and actually will be able to do it, but I'll do my best here. But again, it's an opportunity for you, isn't it? And I'm not telling you to buy. That's everybody needs to decide that for themselves. Bear in mind, and I have to say that as well, this is a higher risk one, because we are in a weekend. Yeah, some people don't try to trade the weekend, and the weekend, that's a good point. The weekend is not the place where you necessarily should do trading, because it is very unpredictable, because you get less volume. So with less volume, you can trigger certain movements that otherwise would not happen. The charts do adhere less to to patterns that we normally do, what they would normally do, because it's weekend and you see less volume, and there are more people around who can manipulate the market. But let's see how this works out. So far going according to plan, and I will of course update you later on as well. Hopefully you liked the update, quick update about GALA. If you did, please hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment, and if you want to see my own buy and sell orders, on-time updates, stuff like that, on Discord, a learning platform as well, and join the live chat on Telegram, and join a weekly live stream as well, which is today. Later today there's another live stream for members. Then check out the channel membership. You can do that on my website, or you can do it here on YouTube. And yeah, you can join a community of now 1,000 members, which is just amazing. So thanks all for your support. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.